Now, I know we are all in mourning. I know we are all saddened by the loss of this great man. But I want you, even as you do whatever you do, I want you to realize that the living keep living, and they are very unapologetic about how they do it. You know, this man, you know, passed away. It was yesterday, and today somebody has already
taken up his role,
which was very unnecessary because was business, you know, being conducted.
Business is not happening as usual.
You know?
That's the thing. It's so annoying.
I feel like there could have been a pause, you know?
Even the respect of holding, like all of them coming together and celebrating how he even set up this. Can you believe it? He set up this party and they have no respect for him to the point where they would. This should have been like sat down in a committee, done like a whole press conference afterwards, shown respect, decorum, but
there was
no,
absolutely no need.
Nothing is happening
for the announcing of a new party leader, or rather somebody who's in charge of the party, while this person,
incumbent
had
or
just
otherwise,
passed away.
It's, you know what? Humanity is quite interesting.
And now India has come into the mix because Kenyans, in true fashion of being Kenyan, decided they wanted to do their own investigative journalism. Now, here's the thing. We were aware that Baba had a health struggle. You know, he had traveled to India just to get that sorted. Nobody was expecting that he would pass away. Even the CCTV footage of him at hospital doing his morning walks, and even his bodyguard barefooted, you know, behind him, he looked like he was in high spirits. Everything was going well, but unfortunately he did suffer a heart attack just a few moments after his morning walk. That was on the Thursday yesterday. But now Kenyans have decided to look into the hospital because they're not quite sure how that would happen. As if cardiovascular problems don't just pop up. You know, this is not something you can actually predict is going to happen. He's in hospital because something is wrong, and doctors are working tirelessly to make sure that everything is all right. I saw a section of Kenyans even getting on social media and looking up the hospital and posting pictures of the hospital and saying, "Hey, what is this?" We do have a story, or rather the doctor's side of the story. That's just how much pressure was applied. So here's a video of the doctor explaining exactly what went down to the public.
His doctor and security were with him, and we continued CPR and did emergency intubation, that is putting a tube in the respiratory system, trachea, and continued CPR along with other resuscitative measures. Initially, there was no pulse or BP recordable, even palpation-wise.
The former Prime Minister was then moved to the intensive care unit of the hospital for further intervention.
In ICU, after some...
So, as you can see, we applied so much pressure. The doctor actually had to come out and say, "I know you guys are not the family, and that's the only person I'm supposed to report to, but I will have to explain myself because y'all really took it too far. I know you guys love Baba. I know, you know, nobody anticipated that this would happen. As in, death is a common occurrence, but we were still shocked that it happened, and more so with Baba involved." So, Kenyans, perhaps let's focus our efforts elsewhere. Let's stop giving India pressure, and all they were doing was their job. Now, I think we've come to the end of our show. There's not much, you know...
No, I am seeing Kasmuel also decided to show up at the Lee Funeral Home.
He's back in the country.
Yep, Kasmuel goes through security check while entering the Lee Funeral Home, where preparations are underway for the arrival of This was earlier on in the day, as the body was being transported into Lee Funeral Home. Kasmuel has officially come back to the country, I suppose.
As you can see on your screens,
It's crazy already.
Kasarani Stadium is at maximum capacity. People are there to view the body. We don't know if there's going to be an organized ceremony, or, you know, people are just there. In fact, they took charge of the body. So we do hope that everything everything goes well. That is all we can hope for.
Yeah.
And as we go home, rest well, Baba. Rest well, Raila Odinga. And love and light to the family. I know you're overwhelmed, you're tired. We've seen videos of Winnie going to receive her father. We've seen how strong, you know, she's being for her parent. I even almost cried yesterday.
Yeah.
There's a video of Winnie Odinga. And you can see just how much it's taken from them.
It's heavy
Mama
on the
Aida,
heart.
if y'all could just stop, you know, heading there and just expecting to be received, you know, because, you know, when you visit somebody, it's pressure on them to be hospitable to you. Please give them this privacy. I know he was a public man, a man of the people, but just allow them to grieve their loved one privately.
Rest in peace, Baba. Rest in peace. And you have fought a good fight. You have fought the good fight. We are happy that we had a chance to have you as the opposition leader for many years, and you have created such a huge impact to this country that we cannot refute. It has been, you have been a legend in every right. You are officially a GOAT, like you are greatest of all times. And as people are mourning your passing, we hope that your family also receives love and understands that this is just a show of love from the people, increasingly overwhelming as it is, because this is a lot. Because now Winnie will probably have to address all this. It's a lot. It's a huge responsibility for the family, and to deal with the public, and to also deal with the loss as they're going through it. I don't even think anyone really is able to mourn the loss of someone who was impactful, as important as this, until long after the funeral. That's when you start to now, like, oh wow, this has happened. Because right now you're still in shock. You know, you're still going through the motions of, wow, what's going on? Everyone's trying to tell you something. I think at some point I could see Margaret trying to talk to Ida Odinga, and she was just zoned out. Like, I don't even think she heard anything she was being told at that moment in time. So just allow for this family to grieve the loss of their father, their husband. Rest in peace, Baba. You have done what you needed to do, and now we hope that you find really good rest as you go into the second side of your life, or I don't know where people go after they die, but wherever it is you go, I hope that you find peace. Yeah. That's the end of our show.
That's
My name
our
is
show.
Kathomi.
My name is Turife, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Today, 15th October 2025, Kenya mourns not just a political titan,